TV show reunions can be a mixed bag. On the one hand, a reunion is a chance for fans to see their favorite cast members brought back together one last time, which can be almost as exciting as the original show was. But on the other hand, TV shows can be full of drama behind the scenes, just like any workplace. Those cast members might not be so close as they pretended to be on screen, so a reunion might be tense. And for some fans, that's the entire reason to watch. The Friends Reunion, debuting on HBO Max on May 27th, promised to bring back some real-life friends to discuss the show and their real lives during and after the 10-year series run. One subject that loomed over the reunion was Matthew Perry's well-documented issues with substance abuse. And to some, that made the entire special uncomfortable. Perry's well-documented substance abuse issues go back a bit deeper than you may realize. In a 2002 interview with the New York Times, Perry discussed his childhood drive for success. Once a top-ranked junior tennis player, Perry described himself as a perfectionist who drove himself to great lengths to achieve his goals. He said, "I needed to succeed at whatever I was doing so I could feel better about myself." This drive greatly contributed to personal struggles he experienced as an adult. The struggles began in 1997 when he was hospitalized following a freak jet ski accident, which left him addicted to Vicodin. He told People magazine in 2002, "It wasn't my intention to have a problem with it, but from the start I liked how it made me feel and I wanted to get more." Perry was also abusing alcohol during this time. Between 1997 and 2001, Perry estimated that he was taking 20 to 30 pills a day and drinking a quart of vodka. The effects of long-term substance abuse affected Perry severely. He was hospitalized in 2000 with pancreatitis, an inflammation of the pancreas that can be caused by alcoholism. The drugs and alcohol took a mental toll as well. In 2016, Perry told USA Today that he has no memories of filming the show between seasons 3 and 6. Perry finally realized he needed to change during a dark moment in a Dallas hotel room in 2001, which prompted him to call his parents for help. He told the New York Times, "I didn't get sober because I felt like it. I got sober because I was worried I was going to die the next day." Perry re-entered rehab in 2001 and once again in 2011 to refocus on his sobriety, and since then, he's stayed clean. Perry's personal demons were well known to even the most casual of Friends fans. Neither moderator James Corden nor any of the 6 cast members brought up the subject. But to some, like Variety reviewer Carolyn Framke, Perry's substance abuse issues were still the elephant in the room. At one point, Perry joked about not keeping in touch with his coworkers from 17 years ago, which Framke interpreted to be related to his substance abuse. In another telling moment, Perry discussed the pressure he felt while filming Friends. He said he felt like he was going to die if they didn't laugh. Clearly, that's not healthy. Lisa Kudrow spoke for the rest of the cast when she said she wasn't aware of the pressure Perry was under. Even though Perry's substance abuse issues didn't come up during the special, they still cast a shadow over the reunion, largely in part due to a promo video released in the days leading up to it. In a clip released on May 19th, Perry talked about stealing a cookie jar prop from the show's set and was seemingly slurring his words. Tabloids like Page Six raised the alarm about Perry's health status and amplified similar comments from fans on social media. But according to OK Magazine, a source explained that Perry's slurred speech was due to an emergency tooth procedure earlier that day. The source said, "Obviously, no one wants to film after a procedure, but it happened. Matthew has told those around him that he is sober and there is no need to worry. If you or anyone you know is struggling with addiction issues, help is available." Visit the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration website or contact SAMHSA's National Helpline at 1-800-662-HELP, 1-800-662-4357.